Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to see about some inbuilt mathematical functions in set. Now, these are those functions which we have actually studied in mathematics and now we are going to simulate them in Python. So talking about the first method that we are going to study is the union method. It returns the union of the set as a new set. That is all the elements that are in either set. On your screen, I have two sets which have values 10, 20 and 30 and another one having 30, 40 and 50. We are going to print S dot union S2. That means this is going to print a set which have the value 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Remember, set does not allow duplicate values. And the last print statement, that is S1, the symbol of OR with S2, can also create the union of two sets. Right? So let us go to the Python screen of our Visual Studio and just run this particular code. Here I have a set S1 which have value 10, 20, 30, right? And I have another set which have value let's say 30, 40 and 50. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new set in which I will be assigning the value S1 dot union with S2, right? And I'm going to print S3. Next, what I'm going to do is I will be making a set S4 and in this I will be calling it with the mathematical way, that is S2 with OR function, right? And I'm going to print the value of S4. Now this both print statement are going to print the union value, that is 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. And on your screen you can see the ordering does not matter, but the value is the union of both the sets S1 and S2. Remember, 30 is not repeated twice because set do not allow different values. The next method is the intersection method. As you can see in the diagram also, if I have two sets A and B, then intersection is going to return the elements that are common in both the sets. So as you can see that in the set S1 and S2, I have value which is common is 30, right? So if I print the intersection of these two sets, then the answer should be 30 this time, right? And intersection can be simulated by the AND operator, that is ampersand sign. Let us go to the Visual Studio and visualize the intersection operation. Now here again, let me have a new set, say S3, and I will be calling the intersection of S3 and S2. And the statement will be print S3 because I want to print the value. Next, along with the named method, I will be making intersection with the help of AND operator as well and printing the value of S4 here, S4. Now let me run the code. Both the print statements should have a set which have the common values, that is 30. So that is how intersection works in sets. The next method is there on your screen, which is the difference method, right? What it does is clearly understood by the given diagram. Here we have two sets A and B. If I want to calculate A minus B, that is A difference with B, it will having the elements that are present in A but they are not in B, right? So the element that are only present in A, right? The elements in B will belong to B only and the common section is also excluded. That is A minus B will have only the elements that are present in A, right? And that is it will be removing 30 out of it. Talking about B minus A. Now that will be having all the elements that are present in B. If I say that S2 is B, then the answer will be 40 and 50. 30 is the common. 30 is in S1 also. So 30 will be excluded. right? So S1 minus S2 will have 20 and 10 in it, and S2 minus S1 will have 40 and 50. So if I write S1 dot difference S2, so the element of S1 will be printed, right? And if I write S2 different S1, then the element of S2 will be printed, and this can be simulated by minus operator or the subtraction operator in mathematics. So let us first run this code. So here on your screen, let me just create a new set and say S1 dot difference S2, right? So what it should contain? It should contain only the elements that are in S1 and not in, S2. So the elements here should be 10 and 20, right? Let me just print and verify the answer. So let us print S3. Also along with this, let me just take a set S4, and this time rather than writing S1 minus S2, I am writing S2 minus S1, right? And what it should return, it should print on your screen elements which are in S2 and not in S3, that is 40 and 50, right? And let me now just print the value of S4. Now, if I run this code, you can see the two print statements, right? The first print statement is printing the value 20 and 10, which is clearly elements which are in S1 and not in S2. And the next, which is I have just reverse the value S2 minus S1, it is having value 40 and 50. So actually that is how the difference method works in sets in Python, right? The last method is the symmetric difference. Now, before understanding what symmetric difference is, we will be focusing on the given diagram. So it says, what is symmetric difference? In symmetric difference, you can clearly visualize that the intersection portion is white painted, right? And the answer will be the elements that are in A and the elements that are in B, excluding the common element. So it returns all the elements after removing the common elements, right? So the answer of intersection over here is 30, right? So what symmetric difference is going to do? It is going to remove 30 from both the sets because that is the common value. So the answer should be 10, 20, 40 and 50, and the intersection portion, that is the common portion, will be excluded or removed. Now let us verify that also. Right. So in this particular example, I will be just changing a little bit things. I will be writing symmetric underscore difference, right? So if I now print this value on your screen, you will be having a set which do not have 30 in it, right? But it have all the values, that is 10, 20, 40 and 50. It do not have 30. That means the intersection answer is been now removed. So the common element is now removed. So that was all in the mathematical functions that are available in Python with our sets data structure. And I hope that you liked the video. And if you want to know more about Python and more such topics, then stay tuned to my channel. Thank you.